I really, really like this melody is like very weird. It keeps not going where I expect it, and I really like it. I am attacked. I need something to hold on to. Here we go again. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this K-pop life. Hey everyone, so today we are checking out the next part of Mark's album. As you can tell by the fact that I still wear, like, this makeup is, I cannot pretend that I didn't film all of these videos in the same day, can I? With this look going on. But yeah, I kind of got carried away when I was doing my makeup today, and that we ended up with this. It looks like I'm only wearing 2 face gems. It is in fact 2 per eye. It is in fact 4 per eye. So there's that. I don't know why I suddenly had the urge to share that. It's just it's like a lot. When I look at my camera and my viewfinder, I'm like, there's a lot going on. But yeah, the next song we've got, the next section we've got, still Mark's album. The next 4 songs basically is what we're gonna hop into. So let's go. The next one's called After Hours Interlude, which is funny because this interlude is 2 minutes long, which is, I think some of the others are only 2:30. So how much of an interlude is it? And it has lyrics, so it's not really an interlude. It's really just another song. So let's go.
Was I lost? Maybe I was high in the moment. Maybe I was trying to enjoy it. And it wasn't easy. No one believes me. And being alone.
This really is just him wrestling with how he feels about being an idol.
I just need a minute when I come down. So now I'm a loner, stuck in the corner. King size bed make you feel so small when it's after hours and the curtains fall. I just lay awake in this empty place.
I know these lyrics aren't fully correct. I can hear that they're not fully right, but it helps me with my listening comprehension to be able to read along. So I hear the errors. Let's move on.
Feel hard, but the night's so low. Give my biggest smile, but it's just for show. And it stays the same. I can feel the flames. Is it wrong?
Oh.
When it all hits the hardest.
Oh, I like the way it sounds.
Always feels the farthest. Alone at the after party. It's been too long.
I really like the way this one sounds.
But still I just feel so heartless. Alone at the after party.
Really seems to me like he was struggling with the performativeness of it all. I mean, these lyrics, like, he's not speaking in metaphors, let's be real. He's being very straightforward. This album, to me, just like his songs have been doing this regardless, ever since the first one. Ever since Last Breath. This album feels less like an album and more like therapy set to music. Like, I feel like this is fully just Mark processing. Which is why it's so hard for me to comment on the way it sounds sometimes, because I just get so caught up in the lyrics. Like, After Hours was really pretty. I really liked his falsetto and everything, but I just get so caught up in the lyrics and the obvious struggle and like how much pain he seems to like have been in when he wrote all these songs. Like, it seems to me like he really, really, really was going through it. Like, Mark was like, I don't fucking know. Like it really, yeah, it sounds like he's like, I don't, like, is this even me? Is this real? Is this Like, I love being in front of my fans, but then immediately after, I feel like shit. And then, like, yeah, when he's, like, saying, like, yeah, give my biggest smile, it's not real, though. I feel heartless. It feels fake. I feel like Mark is just, like, sitting there being like, all of this feels extremely fake, and I don't know what to do and how to do this anymore. And I'm like, damn, Mark. Like, damn. Like, it was, like, when you said you were about to quit being an idol, like, you were about to quit, like, damn. Anyways, that's why I sometimes get so caught up in just the lyrics. I like this guitar though. Ooh! Okay, I like this one immediately. I like this one. You got me stuck like a fork in the road. I'm losing all of my sense of control. I was swimming, now I'm drowning in you. Would you stand by and watch me go? Would you say idle if I broke down into pieces? Thought you had love for me, but I was mistaken. You got a mask on, I'm seeing two faces. I feel like this is the JYP song again. Or Fans. Could also be a fan show. Or actually, I'm back to JYP, but I really like the way this one sounds. I really like the cadence. Would you stand by and watch me go? Would you say idle if I broke down into pieces? Thought you had love for me, but I was mistaken. You got a mask on, I'm seeing two faces. I like the layering. I really like this melody is like very weird. It keeps not going where I expect it, and I really like it. Won't you ever let me go? Won't you ever let me go? Won't you ever let me go? Calm my breath when I lost my mind. No. Won't you let me go? Calm my breath when I lost my mind. Look too deep and I found your eyes. I need you to watch back now, I swear it. Your body on me close, and I need you to know that I want you the most. Lost in all this static and madness, but you bring me back home. All these emotions. The structure of this song is very different and low-key weird as hell. I love it though. I love this one. You got me tossing and turning for real. I wish you'd just be straight with me. I'm here waiting patiently. Why won't you come stay with me? You left such a vacancy. You got me stuck like a fork in the road. I'm losing all of my sense of control. I was swimming, now I'm drowning. Would you stand by and watch me go? Would you say idle if I broke down into pieces? I love where he keeps pausing in these lines. Isn't where I would put a pause at all, and I really like it. I like how light and airy the song sounds. Even though he's basically being like, you're fake as hell. I love this song. This section reminds me of something and I cannot place it. I love it though. Two Faces is my favorite thus far. This is my favorite song of the album thus far. I really like this one. I think in part because it's so weird and different. No shade, but I do feel like a lot of Mark's sound is very like homogeneous. Like, yeah, like it's not like he's like wildly jumping between genres. I feel like a lot of these songs are like very cohesive, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But by virtue of that, it sometimes is hard for me, like at least upon my first listen right now, to pick out stuff about some of them. Because I'm like, well, I feel like this album was made to be listened as one piece, right? Like that's also what I mean with like, it sounds like a journey through his mind and everything. Like it almost doesn't feel like these songs were created to be listened to as individual things. It feels like this album is almost one long story, and you're kind of meant to listen to it from start to finish. Maybe that's just me, but that's kind of how it feels to me. Which is why some of these songs, like, I have like trouble being like picking out stuff about. But Two Faces is so different from them in a way. It still really fits in, but it's weird and it's really different. Okay, I like this one immediately too.
To be that perfect guy, 'cause I'm only human. If you wanna count on my mistakes, it'll take all night and day, 'cause I'm only human. I'm only human.
I feel like this one is him struggling. This one sounds like he's struggling with the idol image.
Staring at me with the one look on their face, and I already know it means it's gonna be one of those days. Life is loveless from all the judgment. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways, but this anxiety is
I like the way this one sounds away as well.
Do I look like I'm
Actually, I feel like it just took me a while to work myself into the sound of this album, because now I'm liking every song more. I feel like
maybe I'm stuck in my ways, but this anxiety is flying me away. Do I
feel like this sound is just like Mark's sound is very. Originally, I was like very indie pop. In my brain, I thought it's almost a bit generic. Sorry, that was my first thought. But the more I'm diving into this, the more, I don't know, it's just very spacey, and it is kind of very experimental pop, and I'm really coming around on it. I was gonna hold my judgment, like I was gonna like hold my judgment of this album as a whole to the end, and I'm still gonna do that, but I'm liking to like it more and more.
'Cause I know the truth is I'm only human, so it's useless when I try to be that perfect guy. 'Cause
I'm also really starting to like these instrumentals.
if you wanna count all my mistakes, it'll take all night and day, 'cause I'm only human.
Because they're not very busy instrumentals, but I'm liking them a lot.
Only human. I know that I'm not always right, 'cause I'm only human. This pedestal feels way too high.
Yeah, definitely struggling with fame being an idol image.
Covered in stains, 'cause I'm only human. Nobody else could know my pain. I'm only Do I look like I'm broken to you? 'Cause if I do, it's all on you to blame.
Damn.
Wish that I could be better for you. Starting to lose it, 'cause I know the truth is
Sorry, that line.
I wish. 'Cause if I do, it's all on you to blame.
I can't help but feel like he's talking to fans directly in this song. And I'm like, damn, Mark.
I wish that
I mean, I get it.
better for you.
I get it. Even just as a person with an audience on YouTube.
'Cause I know the truth is I'm only human.
You have a very complicated
So it's useless when I try
relationship
perfect guy. 'Cause I'm
with the people who watch and support you.
if my mistakes. It'll take all night and day, 'cause I'm only human.
I'm only human. I like the song a lot as well. I think I liked Two Faces a bit more. YouTube just autoplayed Cruel. No, we've got another Mark song for this video, YouTube. Rude. We're not gonna go to Jackson. I know I've listened to Cruel a lot, but come on. And the next song is Exhausted. But yeah, I have emotions about this album. Again, there's 7 more songs left after this one, and I've definitely come around a lot, because I'm not gonna lie, I felt like if there was a GOT7 soloist I wasn't gonna be wild about, it would be Mark. But I feel like that might almost be because I feel like this album really benefits from being consumed as an album rather than as individual songs, which is something I personally am a big fan for. I like albums that were made to be listened to as albums. And I really am starting to appreciate that about this particular album. Hello, it's editing Lita. This is what I look like when I edit usually. Different look. I just wanted to hop in right here, right quick, and say that, you know, I filmed all of this the day the album came out. I had some thoughts about Exhausted that I have realized or heard through the grapevine on Aga Twitter. Gone a bit rampant. A lot of people are getting carried away with it. Because I just wanted to hop on in here and be like, hey, just because I was speculating, don't send anyone any hate based on anything. Just because I say some stuff about some people, it doesn't mean I think we should treat them shittily. Also doesn't mean I got it right. As y'all saw, I got it wrong in the first of these videos where I thought one of the songs was about his fans when it was actually about his mom. So just wanted to say these are my speculations and my just initial thoughts, and don't take my word as gospel, and don't harass anyone because of what I thought it might be about. But yeah, just basically I jumped to the same conclusions a lot of us have, and I just want to make sure that, you know, y'all don't take that as either malicious or gospel. So just wanted to hop in there and say that right quick. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. Let's be nice to everyone. But yeah, with that, let's let the video continue.
Looking at the ceiling while I lay by myself, it's lonely.
I like this song too.
All my friends, will they be there to help? I'm not so sure. Do you really like me? I'll never know. When we're talking, no, it doesn't feel like we're close. We've known each other forever, so I'm so confused. Don't know the truth. I'm so exhausted from these walls around me. My friends are toxic, but they still make me happy. And I wonder if they feeling the same thing. Is it a disguise? Are we all just faking? I'm so exhausted from these walls around me. Should I run away off in the distance? But I don't know where I would go. Say you love, but they don't ever listen. So I would rather stay at home. Do you really like me?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which friend group he's singing about. Because as far as I know, Mark has 2 groups of friends. And they're GOT7 and that other group of friends that keeps doing vaguely problematic things. To me, this one feels like it's about that other group of friends. But maybe that's also because I don't want to feel like he would ever call GOT7 toxic. This song is highly relatable. I wonder, that line, I'm so exhausted from these walls around me. Is he saying that he's still keeping a distance with these people? Or is he talking about how he just can't connect to other people?
So I would rather stay at home. Do you really like me? I'll never know. When we're talking, no, it doesn't feel like we're close. We've known each other forever, so I'm so
I don't know. This line makes me feel like it might... that line also makes me feel like it might be about that other group of friends. Because he's known GOT7 for a long time, but I don't know if he would call it forever, quite like with those.
friends are toxic, but they still make me happy. And I wonder if they feeling the same thing. Is it a disguise? Are we all just faking? I'm so exhausted from these walls around me.
Mark.
I'm so exhausted from these walls around me.
Mark, maybe you need new friends.
Are toxic, but they still make me happy. And I wonder if they feeling the same thing. Is it a disguise? Are we all just faking? I'm so exhausted from these walls around me.
Mark, I think you need some therapy. Just in general, I think you might need to go see a therapist. Just saying. I think you're going through like a lot of things all at once. And I think you might benefit from some therapy. Which I think that for most people, but listening to this album, I think it's very true for Mark. I think he needs someone to talk to. Damn, Mark, you're going through it, huh? Like, in a lot of ways. Jesus. I like that song a lot. I like the way it sounds. I highly relate to it in a way, but I worry about Mark when it comes to his friends when I listen to that song. I wonder if he's like... Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that Mark is friends with those people. If it is about the group of friends that I'm thinking about. It might also be about GOT7 and I'm completely off base and whoops. Man, I hope Mark never sees this video. Sorry, baby, if you do. I'm not the biggest fan of those people. I don't trust them. It's not none of my business, so it's his life, right? However, if you're feeling like this about your friends, maybe it's worrisome, and maybe you should talk to someone. But then again, I also get feeling that way with groups of friends that I've had that are actually great people, and I just have a brain that is constantly telling me that everyone in my life hates me. So maybe they're great friends. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm being very honest in these videos. So maybe people will crucify me in the comments, but I'm being very honest with my thoughts today. There is no filter in place. But yeah, I like that song a lot. This album really is just therapy set to music though. I've listened to it all in one go, and now I'm wondering if I should maybe take a break because I feel like it's a lot. I don't know if I could actually sit there and just actively listen to it front to back like this commonly because it's a lot emotionally. But yeah, just right now my favorite songs are Two Faces and then Only Human. That's where we are at now after all of this. And then I've got My Name and After Hours written down in that order. I'm noting down the ones I like the most because for the last video where I'm doing my whole wrap up of thoughts. But yeah, I like Exhausted, but I'm worried about Mark. I'm worried about Mark. He's fine, right? I hope Mark's fine. But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts. You know, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those things. Links to the Patreon, Twitch, and Discord are in the description. Maybe we should have a chat about Mark's friends there, and if this is about that group of friends or GOT7. And either way, what can we do to make sure Mark feels comfortable making new friends and can like connect with people and feel better. I just want him to feel better. But yeah, that's it for me for today, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!